Hey guys, hope you're doing great. So one of our subscribers, Pixie World, asked us to do the review of the website called Pixie Juice, and let's take a look at it. So the first thing we can see here is actually the welcome screen, where the website mentioning that it's just a demo juice menu UI, and I guess it's not a final version of the website. So let's see what we have here. All right, okay, so we have a 3D model here right from the beginning, and speaking honestly, the model looks really cool. So I can see that it's a pretty detailed model, and what I love about that is actually this light effect when you rotate the juice. And it actually makes sense to use a 3D model on a website only if you have some kind of interactivity with the model. And if you don't have this interactivity, it makes sense to use some sequence, just for the optimization purpose. But in this case, we have a real interactivity, and I can just scroll this strawberry juice and take a look at it from different angles, and it's a pretty good optimized model as I can see. So it's great quality and great optimization, so it looks cool. So what will happen if I will click next? All right, so we're just changing the model, so it doesn't transform the previous model. We just go to the next one, so it's just a slider that demonstrating multiple options of this juice. And basically, I love models, so they look really cool, and the interactivity in general, it looks also very nice. I love that the background color changes, when you're changing the taste of the juice, and we have some parallax with the moving strawberries, or citrus, or blueberry, etc. What I think definitely you need to work on is like the whole composition. It feels a bit busy. And for example, I would prefer to take this juice and put a bit of it on top, like just to not overload this area with the text. And we can see that like in this particular area, we have description, fruit, we have a background text that overlaying one, they just come together and become a bit messy. So I would just make it lighter. And for example, this text with the taste, like orange, I would even like maybe get rid of it completely. Maybe it will just become cleaner, and I would just keep the description here, and I would change the composition to move the ingredients slider a bit of on top to make like this area not so empty, because right now we have this area, and it would become like a bit easier to read. So this is like the first thing that I have from on top of my head. Then what we can see here is actually the huge price for the cup. I can see that it's actually at some kind of disbalance. So when you're building the button, you need to keep in mind that the top margin and the bottom margin, they should be equal. And in this button, we definitely need to be to make a cleanup. We need to make a cleanup to make the button look properly. And actually, I don't sure what kind of action I will have when I click a button as a user. So I can see the number, like the amount that I need to pay for the cup. But basically, what will happen? I will just pay, like purchase it directly, or like I have a checkout button right here. So what kind of action will happen? So I think what can be done is we can have one button instead of two buttons that will combine the price and the checkout action. So you can just put like the price and for the cup inside of the checkout, and make the button that will just do this one action, and it will be absolutely clear for the user what will happen. Or you can just get rid of this button format for the price, and it will also work pretty good. So user will understand that by clicking on the checkout, will go directly and purchase the cup. Yeah, we can see the menu, the other links, but it's the website saying that it's just a demo like UI, and nothing works except I guess the slider that we have here, and opportunity to rotate it. So to sum up, this website actually demonstrates that the developer who building this website has some skills in work with 3D, and building the sliders, and creating the interactivity. By the way, for some reason this button stopped working. I guess it's just because of a demo. Yeah, and like as I said, like the strongest part of this website is actually a model that's been implemented here, and it's like levitating a bit. You have an opportunity to rotate it. There's a like light come to the cup. But what we need to keep in mind here is that, first thing, what is the main goal of the website? If the goal is to make the user to buy this juice, then maybe the 3D, it's not the best thing to show, because in this case, the website should load fast. In this case, I need to quickly do this action. I just need, to take a look at the ingredients and have some kind of photo just to see how it will look like, and then buy. So this is what I need to do. And what's also important, this website should perfectly work on mobile. And based on the fact that I waited for this website to load for about 20 seconds on not the slowest internet, I'm just afraid that on mobile version it will take a minute, so nobody will wait for this time. But again, I think the goal was just to demonstrate skills of the developer, and this actually looks impressive from the model standpoint. And I think if you'll work a bit more on it, optimize the UI like here, make it lighter, not so busy, work on buttons, and optimize the model, which also important to ensure that it has like lowest amount of polygons, work on textures, then yeah, I'm sure it will be a great website, and it will also load fast and create this wow-min effect to impress the potential buyer. All right, that's it. If you also want us to do the review of your website, let us know in comments or leave us a direct message, and we'll be glad to do it. Thank you. Bye, guys.